Today on the show, annoying conversations, surprise there's a tornado in Kansas, and viva la defamation. This is TechSpec. Let's get right to it. Psychology graduate students at Cornell University just completed a small study about overhearing cell phone conversations. Apparently, if you only hear one side of the conversation, it's unsettling because your brain is constantly trying to come up with what's going to come next. For example, if you're driving and someone in the car is on the phone and... Hold on one second, I'll show you. Hello? Hey, not much, just doing a stupid show. No, not really. What are you talking about, my dick? Right. Listen, I just want you to call so I could show people how disconcerting it is when you hear only one side of a conversation. Whoa, easy. I don't know. Can we talk about it when I'm done here? God. Okay, listen. I can't get into this now, okay? No, it's fine. It's okay. Listen, I love you, okay? Let's talk in a bit. Alright, bye. So, you have any idea what that was about? We'll show you the whole thing at the end of the show, and trust me, you're not going to want to miss it. Anyway, the point of the research that they did was that listening to only half of the conversation forced research test subjects to take their concentration away from what they were doing in order to figure out what the conversation was about. There's a warning. Drivers should be aware that one's attention is drawn away from current tasks by overhearing someone on a cell phone, and that this effect is beyond conscious control. So there you have it. Reason why and proof that cell phone half conversations are not only annoying as but could be potentially dangerous if you're driving, even if you're not the one talking. Meanwhile, in Hutchinson, Kansas, there's a tornado warning system that's set to go off when one of 3 designated experts believe that there's an imminent danger of a twister touching down. It works like this. One of the authorized individuals calls a special number, and depending on how many times they let it ring, that's how many minutes the alarm goes off. AT&T has a line set up to only let those 3 phone numbers get through. Well, at least they were supposed to. Because of some sort of mix-up, anyone was able to dial in, even people dialing the wrong number who would let it ring and ring before hanging up. So besides the poor people of Hutchinson bricks and heading for the basement for no reason, it reveals just how janky the system was. On hutchnews.com, an article about the siren says, at first, officials suspected that there was water on the phone lines or even ants, which have caused the sirens to unexpectedly sound in the past. So while people were sitting around, they heard this. And they thought that they would see this.
I gotta go, Julia, we got cows.
But instead, they got this. I don't really care about stupid tornadoes. I live in New York City for crying out loud, but don't you just love Twister? Anyway, you know how when you're looking for something using Google, as you type, it starts spitting out suggestions as to how you might be finishing your search? Well, there's a guy in France. I know, there's your problem, am I right? Oh! Anyway, guy in France convicted of corruption of a minor. So the guy is sitting at his computer and he decides to Google his name, and the suggested searches included rapist and Satanist. So then he decides that he's gonna sue Google. He takes Google to court and sues him for defamation, and ooh la la! He wins the case. The court decided that by linking his name to such inexcusable words, they were defaming him. But Google, she is appealing the court decision. Dirty whore. The court found Google guilty, even though Google explained that the search suggestions just show what most people are looking up and list them. And it wasn't Google itself doing anything to actively make these lists. Viva la stupidity! Speaking of stupidity, here's the phone conversation from earlier, as promised. Thanks for watching. As always, I'm James Papadopoulos, and I'll see you next time. Hello?
Hey James, what's up?
Hey, not much, just doing the stupid show.
Are people even still watching that
No, not really.
Well, if that doesn't work, you can go back to doing porn. You definitely have the equipment for the job.
What are you talking about? My dick?
No, I meant the camera gear. What's
Oh.
wrong with you?
Yeah, right.
Awkward.
Listen, I just wanted you to call to prove a point about how hearing only one side of a conversation causes your brain to work harder.
If only a brain worked as hard as my ladies, am I right?
Easy there.
Anyway, wanna make out later?
I don't know. Can we talk about it when I'm done here?
Ugh. Is it because you don't think I'm beautiful? You think I'm ugly? I know it.
Hey. Yeah. Alright, listen, I gotta go do this now, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, listen. I love you, okay? Let's talk later?
Okay, I love you.
Alright, bye. Wanna fuck?
Yes.
Because you could kind of tell I have some muscle, but it doesn't look that big. If I were a girl, I'd be really slutty.
Yeah.
I'd be like, who wants to see my cooch? Give me a nipple.